Fair, fair, fair. Dude, this champion is crazy. Am I right?
He's so fun too. That's the best part. So fun,
Crazy.
and he's so good.
But yeah. How have your games been going?
Well, if you like, here, go to solo duo on like the left, not total, because I play like a good amount of normals.
Oh yeah, it is solo.
No, on like the left side.
Total?
Down, like on the left side, like where you see like the stats.
Oh,
and
this
shit.
stuff.
No, up one, up one.
What? Am I insane? What's going on here?
This one, yeah, right there.
Oh, is that not the same thing? What is this?
No, that's total. So that means you see flex and rank solo duo.
Oh, flex. Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
I see. Mostly Kaisa, huh? Interesting. Some Kaylin and Tristana.
Alright, so yeah, I've been playing a lot of Kaisa, because Kaisa is just like my champion. Like if I ever want to win, I'll just go on her and get a quick dub. But like what should we like do? Like go over because we didn't go over the op.gg last time because you remember it was like bugging. I don't know if you remember.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Yes, I don't really know what to do with the op.gg.
So no worries. We're just looking at like all builds and champions you pick and that kind of stuff. So no, as long as you're not doing anything crazy, we should.
Yeah, I do feel I'm very good at picking the build in the scenario. I feel like I'm like decent at that. Not like godlike, but pretty good at it.
Let me let's take a look here then. See what's going on.
But like,
do you care which game we start with?
No. But like, I want to like, I think I told you this last time, but I want to become like a pro gamer. Like that's my overall goal. And like,
so how do we get there? You know?
Yeah, how do we get there? And I feel like I play like decently well in all my games. I outfarm the enemy ADC most of the games. Honestly, I think I die too much, and that like tilts me because I feel like I just need to stop dying.
That's usually definitely something you want to work on too. All right, so if our goal is like, if we're gonna aim high, then we need to have high standards too. You know, which means 0 mistakes, 0 major mistakes for now, 0 blunders. All right. And not only that, but we also need to, after we make 0 blunders, we need to go even crazier. We need to make like, how do we like, what's it called? Generate our own opportunities, you know, manufacture mistakes and stuff like that. So
wait, before you keep going, how do I fix the quality? Because the quality.
Yeah, that's a great question. It's YouTube here actually. I can't see shit either. One sec. Yeah, hopefully 720p will fix it. Also, I'll change this quality too. See if that helps. Is this better?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Something's wrong with 1080p, but whatever.
Keep going.
See what's going on here. Laning seems to be pretty good.
I feel like I want to work on like you know, like when you're watching Uzi, you see how he fucking pokes the enemy team every auto attack, every minion they go for. Like I want to like learn how to do that and be like a beast at that, because I feel like if I master that, I could get a lot better. Because my laning phase is probably my worst part. My late game is probably the best part. Of my mid game's decent.
All right, so if you want to play like Uzi, then there's there are a lot of ideas at work, and we're gonna have to work at it a little bit by a little bit, because he's basically the way he plays is so insane. It's like 50 things happening at once. It's like not even possible for.
Yeah, like I watch his VODs and I try to see what like he does that I don't.
It's not even. He's like an animal essentially. Like he does whatever his instincts tell him, and it's usually like some insane move. So you see that, like that would never happen to Uzi. You see what I mean? Where it seems like you're trying to pressure and then you just get hit, and it's like, wait a minute, what happened here? So very much there's ideas like you have to be paying attention to what they're doing, how much HP their minion has, how much HP your minion has, and what your support is doing, right? Can you do all this yet? That's the thing is, you know, this can't ever happen where he walks up and W's you, and you know, you were hitting a minion. What happened here, right? So you need to make sure you're paying attention to what they're doing. If you wanna play like Uzi, you have to emphasis on this, right? And what's crazy is that Uzi also gets every single last hit. So I don't know how he does it, but he can do both. So all right, if you want to like pressure them as much as possible, stare at these champions and don't look at this. You look at them and you look at your minions dying, and you pretend to pressure on every single minion.
Yeah, but I feel like sometimes when I pressure, I just lose the trade because I get an auto off, but then the caster minions fuck me up as I'm walking away, and I
Yeah,
lose the trade.
exactly. That's why it's not, you can't. It's pretend to pressure and not actually pressure on every minion, right? We're just trying to make them scared and not actually trying to do anything crazy. So let's say, for example, back it up here. You wanted this minion? Nah, Uzi would try and get this Ezreal off this minion. You know what I mean? And then he would Q to get both. He would hit Ezreal and get the minion. You know, you see how deep it is in terms of how you can do everything at once. That's the thing, is that you need to make these habits so ingrained that you don't have to think about it. So very much of a, don't focus on their minions, focus on your minion health and what they're trying to do, right? So you see how when you try and focus on their minion, you get hit. Like, I don't even know why you're trying to hit this thing, but you're just
trying to shove the wave on her tower.
Yeah, and then you got instant punish. You're like, oh, maybe Nami could have waved us here, but honestly, neither of you saw this, and this is not wave range either, right? Way too far away. So definitely ideas like, you want to pressure as much as possible. Make sure you're staring at their champions so you know exactly what they're gonna do. I
do feel like I'm very good at farming, because after the last coaching session, not gonna lie, my CS after that coaching session went from 6 CS a minute to 8.2.
Hey, I saw a 10 CS in one of the previous games.
So I was fucking grinding. I just focused so much on CS, and like I just realized, like, after watching your videos and shit, like, if your team doesn't know what they're doing in the mid game, who cares about them? Go to get that wave.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck
no
them,
one cares.
Dude,
your team is always trolling in the mid game. Don't worry.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. So
hurts me the most when I run mid and mid laner comes to, and I'm like, what do you do?
Yeah, then you just go to another lane or you back ping them or something.
Yeah.
So what the hell's going on here? I like the idea. We're just trying to pull it out so they get ganked. You at least didn't jump the gun though, so that's not really your fault here. He really wanted to go in here. Kind of weird. Like Nami, he's like Nami's trading and stuff, but whatever. Good try. Sure.
Yeah, because Ezreal had no mana, so I feel like if I just freeze this and stop him from backing for tier.
You just base here, right? No problem. Oh.
You think I should back here?
You have some options here. So one is that this is actually a more higher level concept, but I think we're getting to the point where this stuff like this matters, all right? So here's the thing. You have two options. One is you base now, and then he misses another wave. Yeah, he misses a wave, right? Or you think you can push and make him miss this wave. Now, the only difference is in experience. What do you think he's gonna do? If you hide in this bush, will he come out and push? Or if you push, will he hide under his tower and pretend to base? What do you think? What's more likely?
Well, it'd probably be better to go in the bush, see what happens.
Yeah, I would say I would hide in this bush and then base, because it's very likely that, the higher level players will always trick you. They're like, oh, I'm basing, come push, and they're just hiding under tower, and you can't punish because
I do that all the time.
What are you supposed to do? Yeah, so I would just base here, right? This is the foolproof method, and then he would show up with his jungle to try and shove it in, right? But if his jungle doesn't show up, he's not gonna risk base checking this push.
Yeah,
so
but like
you're getting tricked here if he's under tower.
Saying if can you go back to that?
Yeah. Let's back it up. This
like
here, right?
Yeah, like right here. Like I don't know. Here, let him like go out of screen.
Oh, sure.
Like right here. When I see he's backing up, he has no mana. Yeah. So like.
Can you dive? Can you stop him from last hitting under tower?
No.
Especially with the jungle missing. Exactly. That's why.
Yeah, but
the preferred method is base, right?
Yeah, true. But saying I did back. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have mana. He can't even push. Yeah, you're actually.
Yeah, you can't even. Was he gonna pretend you're him? And how are you supposed to exert the most psychological pressure on this dude, right? It's like, oh, you base and make him feel bad because his cannon wave is eating your wave, right? And then there's no physical way. Would you walk up ever if you were playing that Ezreal? I'll be like, hell no, I need a base. So,
especially with a Nami. Exactly.
It's like, what are you supposed to do? I mean, check this with the Q. Now you have no mana, right? So I would definitely base if I were you. But that's just me. I mean, if this works out, that's good. But I know that I've been punished before by higher level players, my rank, and LCS players. They always do this. This is tricks. So how do we stop this? Oh, you just make sure that there's no way out for them. So it's like you corner them, don't give them a way out. If that makes any sense, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're back to this. Back to business as usual. You see how if you wanna be like Easy, it's all about pressuring them. You see these minions? He'd be walking up to this Ezreal right now. Because Ezreal wants the last hit, all right? and you'd be like, oh, what if he trades? Okay, you have a Nami, so no problem. So you see how this works, right? Where you queued this wave and he got these 2 minions. Uzi would try and deny everything. So if you want to play like Uzi, you can definitely work at it, but I do not think that's the best course of action in solo queue. That's just me though.
Alright, yeah. Whatever the best course to get me to challenger, let me know.
It's definitely consistency. I mean, you should work on harassing them and pressuring them on every minion and that stuff. Like you want to at least pretend to do it. And not actually go through with it, but let's
like fake walk up.
Yeah, fake walk up. You know, get in his face, and then see what they do and then respond accordingly, right? But what's gonna happen in solo queue is that you play like Uzi, where you push all day, and your support throws a bubble. The enemy jungle comes out, you guys die. Like that, 100% of the time happens in NA, right? 100%. It does not matter what elo it is. I've seen challenger supports do it. It's just so doomed that you can't do it. You watch Uzi's VODs; these supports aim the jungle, all right, and there's no problem, but in NA, it's impossible. It doesn't work. Like, it's actually impossible. Okay, that's why when I tried playing like Uzi, I study all this shit, and I was like, all right, I don't think it works in solo queue, so I don't do it anymore. I had really poor results for sure.
It's like, what do you think I should like try to work on most?
Well, that's what we're looking at here, right? So far, our laning phase seems to be really good. Right? We don't seem to have any problems, right? We might have some problems in terms of, do you know what this enemy support is doing, right? Did you see this? Where you missed the Q because he's walking up, and you also missed an auto attack. That's I mean, if there's something to work on a lane, it's can you read what your opponent is gonna do, right?
So like read my opponents more.
Well, that's just I think that is always gonna be really good, but that might not be the main problem you're having, right? So we see the Nidalee. Let's go get this dragon. This Lee Sin's too low for it. Let's we can get like plants or some shit. That was a really good call, by the way. Very nice, very nice. So where do things go wrong? If things go wrong, it must be like mid-late game, because laning phase seems to be really well, going really well.
I don't remember exactly what these videos were, but I think this one was like I think they're all like even games, and then one game I did bad, or 2 of them are even games, and the other one's bad. So I'm not sure exactly which ones were, because you said like at even games, so that's what I like tried to do.
Average games.
I was up like a shit ton of CS, so that was like my goal in lane, not to kill him. Like I was up so much CS, I remember.
The goal is rarely to kill them, right? I mean, honestly, that's never really the goal. It's pressure them so hard that they just die naturally, That was a nice try. That's stuff we gotta talk about. All right, let's take a look. So, back it up. Here, let's say you think there's no Nidalee, so we can go for this. Right?
Well, she was just top, right?
Oh, she just died. We're good, right? No problem. I would say there's also reasonable doubt there's no Nidalee. But okay, and then we hit him here. And you see the problem already?
Wait, my screen just turned black.
For Discord?
Oh, I think my monitor just bugged out. It's back. Never mind.
Trolling! Alright, can you see that?
Yeah.
Can you see this? Can you see this?
Yeah.
Alright, this is Kaisa stuff. What happened?
Well, I didn't get the isolated Q.
Okay, right? Not just isolated, but how can you make it better? It doesn't necessarily have to be isolated, but you want most damage possible.
Well, if I just ulted and then walked to where he was walking, then I get the isolated Q.
And then you get the isolated, right? Or even share it between 1 minute. But there's like 5 targets here, so that's a Kaisa thing for sure. That's the first thing is if you have potential for isolated, go for that instead. There's no reason to rush, I would say. And then the other one is you tried to flash for it, so you're not gonna kill him here, right?
Yeah, that's stupid.
This is another Kaisa thing. How do we kill people in the laning phase? Where does all our damage come from?
Well, all our damage comes from the QW combo.
Well, right here.
Or right? Passive, actually.
Your passive is where all the damage comes from. So if you can't kill him after the passive, like it's literally 1 hit, or you're not gonna get him. So that was 1 hit. You weren't gonna get him. You shouldn't have flashed for it.
I think I flashed too early. I
mean,
yeah.
You just tried to go for it, but you couldn't say that missing damage came from the isolated Q, right? So the thing is that we can nitpick and stuff, but the idea was functional. The idea is you're gonna win this no matter what. So we're not gonna be too picky about it. What we're gonna be picky about is if you use your flash like this and it doesn't work, that's a bad habit. Or I guess this is flash. Flash is on D. But yeah, that's gonna be a bad habit, especially later in a team fight. If the urge possesses you to flash in and make a play and it doesn't work, that's gonna be game throwing, right? So that might be something we want to look at is flash ideas. Like, if you ever watch, have you ever watched Dopa?
Oh no.
So basically, what happens is that when he plays, you'll notice that if he can like maybe flash on them and kill him, versus he doesn't do anything and they have to base, he'll just let him base because he already won, right? And he'll use his flash to win again next time. You see what I mean? He's not trying to win harder. He's just trying to win every time. So that's an idea you could take away too. Is you don't even have to flash. This is already winning. You don't even have to flash, right? You just let them hang themselves, and then you push, and they lost the wave no matter what. So and then they come back. You have flash still. You have flash, and they don't have flash. So you just instead of winning one situation, maybe a little harder, you win two situations. So
yeah,
definitely an idea you can take away. Also, this is just the this is why we don't play like Uzi, is because you know when this happens, he gets away. When we do it, we die, right? So it isn't you know, you try to like kill him, but you know they're nids here. You just
he baited my ass so hard.
Yeah, you just definitely did not want to. You know, how are you gonna walk up and hit this guy? I don't know. Yeah, definitely ideas like keeping up the pressure rather than trying to finish the job is definitely gonna be helpful in solo queue. Oh, Lee Sin's trolling.
Quick double buffs.
Oh, honestly, it looks really bad, but you know we did make the first mistake, so what can we say, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the foundation is there for you know Diamond 3, Diamond 1, but it seems like you make strange mistakes in that you try and like force it to happen. You know, you like try and get in there and make the kill happen. It's good that you're looking for it, but if you force it and it doesn't work, there's gonna be a problem, right? Like you see, oh my god, like here for example, how much time did you have to ulti this?
You know, it's funny though because the last video we had, you named it fighting and patience.
Yeah, we're seeing the exact same thing, right? Like, I mean, it usually will be the same problems if you're in the same elo because habits are hard to break, you know. So
well,
I mean,
I did fix a lot of other habits, but yeah, I need to.
Yeah, this. I mean, look at this CS. Like, this is fucking clean as hell, and everything was really clean. It's just the core stuff, as it seems like we got similar problems where you know we should have just waited out the NATO and or whatever the hell is going on, right? Always, how about this? Always wait to see what their next move is, and then wait until they have no more moves. You know, like corner them in the sense that they can't do anything. That's ultimately what we're trying to do in League, is make it so they have no good moves, and then you just win. So this guy's gonna beat you up, by the way. He's got red buff. Unless you go find that isolated Q somehow, I don't know. Let's kill this guy, right? See? Oh my, Lee Sin did the same mistake, right? See this? He could have just waited to take this Q, but he just went right into the NATO.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far your mistakes have been very one theme only, which is you know going too early. Essentially, you're in a winning spot. You just need to you know let things resolve itself. Like they can't do anything. Let them die essentially instead of trying to rush it, and then maybe they can come back.
Wait,
if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Like I feel like when I'm in like a team fight scenario or like a little skirmish, I just totally blank on my mini map. How do you like?
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's I feel like it's like impossible to like look at your mini map in the middle of a fight.
There's two ways. One
like, how
is
do you do it?
The extreme, which is I pretend all these fights. It doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. I look at the map first. And I finally did this when I died to like a TP flank 5 times in a row one day. I was like, this is actually the like I refuse to fight until I figure out what's going on. And I developed the second method, which is before you fight, you should already know what's happening. All right. So the first method is if you don't know what's going on, you gotta look at the map first, and that's the instinct. And if you do know what's going on, you should already know if you're trying to fight or not fight based on how many people are here. So what I mean by that is like, oh, we look at the map first, and you say, oh, no top laners, my jungle's bot, they have missing mid. Okay, we should just wait until we see Zoe, and then we can do whatever we want. See how that works? Where if you know where your jungle is and your mid is, then you know where their jungle and their mid is. You don't know where Zoe is, she's bot. You see where mid? Okay, she's mid. So then we know it's a 3v3 bot if Lee Sin's here. And then you check, oh, okay, do we have ultis? No. Okay, so it's unlikely we'll be able to do something here besides lane normally, right? So then you wouldn't try and force anything crazy. Yeah, that's kind of how you do it, is you look at the map first before you decide what the idea is. Like here, see you saw how like Nid's missing. Oh, maybe they're all coming from the tri bush, so you go and kill this first, right? No problem. Yeah, that's how you do it. Is you look at the map before the fight breaks out. See this 2v2 bot? How fast did I figure that out?
Right when you saw Lee Sin and Italy having some fun.
That's it. You know, Zoe in Italy, 2v2 bot, right? That's how fast you can do it. Their jungle, my jungle, and then after that, their mid and top, and then where's my mid and top, right? That's gonna help you the fastest in terms of figuring out, you know, looking at the map during a fight. It's actually looking at the map before the fight, and then it's during the fight. Mechanics are really good though. Look at this. Oh my god, there's a kill there, by the way. Oh, oh no! Really
How could I have got that though? There's no other way, right?
It's because the minions got there. I was unlucky.
Yeah.
Again, it's a whole. I thought that's free. It should be free. But you know,
she's.
It's a disaster. Okay. The look was really good. This is not bad. See, this is the 10% bullshit we'll talk about. Even then, you could see that the enemy winning wave is coming. If you know, on screen it was like a visual illusion. I would not fault you for this. I would not fault you for this. But the other ones I would. You know, I think it was a really good try. You could say something like, "Oh, maybe you didn't queue fast enough," or whatever. She could flash that. Not something to worry about too much. If anything, it's still the same idea. You know, even if it looks good, you could just wait and keep your ulti, and then we could dive, right? So, oh my god, you died?
Oh, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about it. Just skip this. Skip this.
Oh no! Oh no! No! What happened here? Okay.
I tried to predict he was gonna queue. Oh my god.
Okay, this is an Ezreal. Okay, this is. Oh man. All right. Okay, the least important. We'll start with first. When you're trying to dodge Ezreal Q, what's the timing of it?
What do you mean? What's the timing?
When he's gonna shoot it?
When it's off cooldown?
Right. Okay. Now watch. He hit you with it. It's not off cooldown. So you flashed.
Well, to be honest, I don't know the cooldown of Ezreal's Q.
Exactly,
so
right.
Really
so
sure.
that's the other problem is, you know, you need to know how the other champions function in the sense that how are they gonna attack you, and see you know that's I don't know that maybe you need to play Ezreal, maybe you need to play against more Ezreal, but that's just I would know this because I've seen this a million times, right? So I mean, you've seen this a million times too. It's not that you haven't seen it. You just need to kind of read deeper into what he's gonna do. But that's the least important. We don't care about that. That's like champion specific, right? The other thing is, you know.
Do you think I should have E'd there?
I probably would not E, but if I would E, I would use it to dodge the Q. But you know, how does Kai'Sa do damage, or how does Kai'Sa kill people?
Passive.
Right, the passive. Well, honestly, in the mid game, it's now isolated Q as well.
Yeah.
Right. But we still need to land the passive here apparently because he's not dead yet. So that's the other thing. You didn't have a way to finish him without your.
I had my W up too, so I was kind of stupid to take that.
It was just a doomed, okay. But overall, we're seeing the exact same thing where it's all about patience, right? Like you can just attack him here, and then honestly, the more efficient way to do it is just manually dodge or see if you get hit, and if you get hit, leave. If you don't get hit, E him down, right? Run him down with your E. But you know, you kind of, I think you just try and force the issue immediately instead of waiting to see what happens. I mean, it can work, but you didn't have the Q timing down, so there's no way, right? It's very much we're having the very very similar ideas from last time where you put yourself in a winning spot every single situation, but you haven't come out on top somehow. It's all about how do we finish it, you know? How do we finish it through? Keep it clean. So far you just need to wait and not do anything. That would have literally won you all three situations that we've seen so far.
Yeah, but how do I work on that?
You just don't do anything.
Because it's an instinct, actually. Like when I see that, go in. Like that's my instinct. I can't.
Right, when your instincts tell you to go in, literally wait like 1 full second, and then go in when you think it's guaranteed. Because you know, if you think it's guaranteed right now, it's not guaranteed enough, right? You need to like so free. You would bet money on it. Is what you're thinking. That's gonna help you a lot for making sure that you don't just go in because your instincts tell you to. It's when your instincts tell you to go in, that means you look for it and don't execute yet. And then when your brain tells you it's free as fuck, then you execute. Does that make sense? where you're looking for it but you don't actually do it.
Wait, can you reset? Like, what do you mean by that?
So like, let's say, oh shit, I want to ulti here. Don't actually do it until your brain tells you it's actually super free. That means we're looking to see where we can ulti, start making a plan. Oh, do I ulti here? Do I ulti here? Do I W him first? And then when it's crystallized, when it's like you come up with a concrete plan that can't fail, then you do it. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah. So like, just think about it like not just think about it, like think about it smarter.
Yeah, like fully flesh it out. Like here, like if I were you, I'd be like, oh, how do I W this? And I'd be like, it's impossible, so I wouldn't do it, right? Like, how do I go in here? Not possible. All right, let's leave. But I was looking for it. You see the difference where you can look for it and not do it. Right now, you look for it and you immediately do it, right? And that's how that's how I used to play, where we're just trying to force the issue immediately. But you just need to wait and see if it's good. So wait to make sure it's good before you actually do it. The look is very good. We're trying to make these plays. We don't actually want to commit yet. You see how you were trying to ulti there, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't just not ulti here. He's gonna flash away, or if he doesn't flash away, he's just dead. There's no problem, right? We don't have to do anything here. So no need to, like I said, force the issue. All we have to do is wait to see what happens. So it's good to see here. You have the first part down where you want to look for these plays, but the actual doing the plays is the problem. Where you might do it without a clear plan, or it might be too early, so the play doesn't exist, right? It was actually just maybe possible, but not really possible yet. You just need to make sure it's actually good, right, before you do stuff. So let's watch this. This is free as hell, right? What is he doing? Rolling. That was really good. You didn't ulti. Oh my god, that was really good. This is see if this is something. This is a good example of what you should do, right? Don't ulti. No problem. You just need to be patient. Right click. She does something, then you can ulti. This is a we can control Baron here, right? I don't know how you hit these guys, but I mean maybe you can hit them. Let's back it up. It's gonna be a similar idea where try and E and try and make something happen, but they're too far away. It's okay, whatever. That's not that important.
Yeah, but where else would I go here? Because Yasuo's going bot, and I was expecting Pyke to be top.
Well, so you're doing good. You just make this happen, and then see how ulting late is gonna guarantee you this, right? Although you probably could have waited even longer. She was dead anyways. But yeah, this is good. Like you don't want to ulti first, right? Like actually wait it out until the last second, and that's gonna give you maximum effect. But yeah, here you can just Baron control, or if you think you can poke him off the wave, you can go for that, which is what you guys are doing here. But yeah, you can just sit around Baron and make him think you're doing it. This is good too, though. This is good too, though. I don't know what Jan is doing, but that was kind of troll. She thought in Italy it was like right behind you guys or something. I don't know, but this 4v4 didn't turn out so hot. Let's get out. Oh, we're actually dying here.
This is a sad one. I was so close.
Why is he so fast?
So close. So close.
No, you could have auto attacked for E, right?
I guess.
Flash. It's okay, whatever. This is just
yeah.
I guess this and it ended up being the same thing, right?
Yeah, but how do I like not get punished for like I feel like I'm getting punished for everything?
It's because you keep going when it's not a good idea, you know? You're only getting punished. Like, have they ever made a play on you the whole game?
No.
It's just you trying to do something and then you die, right? Like actually, that's how it's happened every time. You try and do something and you make a mistake. The actual of looking to try and do something is very good. The actual doing of it has been the problem, right? Just literally wait. Be so patient that there's nothing that can go wrong, okay? Otherwise you're just gonna keep this is still gonna have the same problem. Oh, the Zoe's dead, right? Good. We can W Janet here or something. Doesn't look good quite yet. Maybe there's a chase here. Here we go. Oh, baby. I don't know about that E, but okay. Should be fine. There's nothing here. That's fine.
Well, because you need to use your E to dodge skill shots, right? Like that's what I used it for.
Depends on whether or not you can face tank it, right? So if you can face tank that, it's fine. This is just not doable, honestly. So
yeah,
it doesn't really matter there. Really, it's been when you ulti in, it's not clean enough, so it goes wrong. That's basically this whole game. You're going in with ulti, so this is not, for example, this is not good enough, right? Okay, back it off. Going, do the dragon. Oh, here we go. This is not really doable, is it? Oh, this is always trolling. Let's go. Oh no, Pike missed. Oh, this is actually maybe good. Oh, that was a sick isolated Q. Good stuff. You can hit him too again. Okay. This is no longer going well. That's fine. Oh, literally trolling, right? Oh my god. Alright, it's fine.
That's legendary Pike top.
Holy shit, this champion is useless. Okay. He just needs to land something once. No problem. Oh.
I got outplayed.
You got RE'd, right? Yeah, that's Zoe. Good champion, right?
I fucking healed early to stop the ignite too.
He's actually gonna kill you, by the way. Yep. Yeah, this is just a you're just trying to contest their mid laner, but you didn't know what he was gonna do, right? That's the thing. This is, like I said, the reading champion thing is gonna be relevant still. Remember Janna walking up and nadoing you, or sorry, she W's you. This is the same thing. How do you know she's gonna RE? That's the only thing she can do here, right? That's literally it. She's gonna R this way, EU, R this way, EU. So what do? Okay, you can just run it down, no problem. All right, but you just didn't. The thing is, you didn't know, so that's why you got hit by it. You just turned around to hit her instead. So very much reading your opponent is always going to be relevant. You know?
Oh, I have like an instant replay thing I was watching.
The Overwolf. I used to do that too, but then I learned that it didn't really tell me anything.
Really?
It didn't really help with anything. It was, I mean, for me, I was still playing the game, so it was like, no, you should focus on it after the game. Is what helped me more, honestly. Unless you're like looking for flash timers or something, that would be very useful.
Maybe I will. Now that I think about it, I could start doing that.
Like, oh shit, did he flash? Can't tell. Can't remember in those 2v2 fights, bot. Okay, bunch of shenanigans going on here. Let's kite it out. Oh my god! See, all it takes is one, right? Holy shit, he hooked him over the wall. Are you serious? This is really good. I'm glad you didn't ulti that, because you should not ulti that. This is a maybe. Oh, you see how this works, right? It was a maybe, and you went immediately, and then you got bubbled. You see how it's like the same thing over and over again. You just need to wait, dude. Just calm down and just wait. I want you to think you go in last, right? It's not good enough, I would say. You know, why is it maybe? It's not good enough. So you're definitely gonna kill her, but you're probably gonna die. You're probably gonna die too. Oh my god, you actually died. Oh, so you see, right? You see, it's like the same thing, right? This is the thing. We don't go for is maybe it's good. We go for you do this. There's literally no physical thing they can do to stop you. That's what you're aiming for, all right? And if you're trying to go pro, that's the only thing you can aim for. Otherwise, you'll always get outplayed. If you give them an opportunity to outplay you, they will. No problem. Yeah. It's very much a fighting and patience thing again, I think, in terms of what you want to look at. Like CS is good, where you go is good, decision making is good. It's just going in is not so good. So you just need to maybe you need to watch someone like Reckless instead, because Uzi does all this crazy stuff, and you're like, man, I want to copy Uzi, but you know it's not working, right? So there's some component to what Uzi is thinking that everyone doesn't have, which is why Uzi is so good. I don't know. Can we mimic that component? I have no idea. I can't do it, right? Doesn't really make sense. You would have to really calculate deep, or have some kind of ingrained instincts to make it happen. Like you can ulti in and it flash immediately, right? Or I don't know. But it doesn't quite work. I think you should always play what you think is good. So if you think this is good, then keep doing it. But for me, I know that, you know, I don't think it has good results. So
like playing aggressive like that?
Well, it's not really aggressive. It's like it's inconsistent. Like if you can do it and it works 90% of the time, keep doing it. But if you do it and it doesn't work and you keep doing it, that doesn't make sense, right? Like do what you think works is a good way to put it. And let's see what's going on here, because this is not Kaisa.
Yeah, that's why I put two Caitlyn ones, because I feel like my Kaisa is good, but I want to work on, because I can't just be a fucking one trick. I want to work on like other champions. So like I've been practicing. I've been practicing a lot of Caitlyn. I had a Morgana, so easy Caitlyn traps.
This champion is doomed though.
Caitlyn?
I think this champion is doomed, but you can
I feel she's pretty strong actually.
Okay. Sure. I think there needs to be a bigger emphasis on what your opponent is doing in lane and out of lane too, right? Like here, you know, oh, you're just gonna get out damaged, right? Oh, this is awkward. Nice try, but it was impossible. So like stuff like this.
To be honest, I inted because you know the trap auto thingy.
Oh, you're trying to go for that? Yeah, it was a good try. It's not clean. It was not a clean way to do it though, so it feels bad. This is just a hit and run, and we need to get out. But yeah. Yeah,
I feel like on Caitlyn, I've noticed this. I use my like I've watched a lot of like Caitlyn well even like your videos. You made like a whole like Caitlyn like mechanic thingy majigger headshot. Like I practiced that a lot, and now I feel like before that I barely played Caitlyn, so now I feel like I overuse her abilities when I shouldn't be.
Oh yeah.
Like for example, like trap W when I should just trap.
Yeah. Agreed. Sometimes it just it happens, right? Oh, the double headshot, but it wasn't there. Like this, for example, right? You should just W and then walk away.
Yeah, like that.
Or just Q instead, right? I'm surprised you actually got this trap off. I'm not gonna lie.
I've been practicing it so much in practice till you don't understand.
Yeah, you want to get it to the point where you don't have to think about it. So.
Well, yeah, like this game's from like a week ago. I think I've pretty much picked it up now. Or I think I did it. I think I did it later in the game too. But I still like even with the traps. I mean, even with like the net, I feel like I just net when I shouldn't be. So
oh my god, yeah, same. That's just you gotta play the champion more, you know. Because if you know you shouldn't do it and you do it, that just means play more, and then you'll just eventually figure it out. Like you keep telling yourself, okay, can't net here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but this is all pretty much. This is pretty much. Oh, that was really nice. It's just whatever happens. We didn't really have any control either way, but it's okay as long as you didn't throw, we're fine. Oh, the fuck.
Well, they entered there.
What? Kill this guy. Kill both these guys. What are they doing? Oh my god. That was a really nice combo. They're actually trolling to finish up Sejani, yes. Oh.
I don't know what Ezreal eat in.
Oh my god. Alright, good job. Yeah, there's no real problems. No real disasters in the laning phase. Except when you try and do something and it doesn't work, honestly. I think your mindset should be, I want to make you're making plays, which is good. Okay, make it clean. Now we just need to make it clean, okay? That's gonna help you the most. You're looking for all the right things. You're just executing. The execution part is just not good enough. So that's the part you want to work on. And part of helping you with that is just waiting to actually do it before actually going for it, right? Okay, let's just watch this. Oh, okay, let's watch this fight. This is gonna be interesting. 2v2, no problem, right? Oh my god, she's crazy. Let's do it. Maybe at the net forward. Oh, maybe not. Oh,
that was tilting.
That was hot. Good shit. Hit him one more time. You can ulti. Oh, he's heal, right? Oh, he has no heal. Nice. Okay, let's watch this again. That was a really nice flash.
Thanks.
Nice.
See, like
flash,
right there, I didn't have to Q there.
Well, I think it's reasonable, right? You're just trying to do as much damage as possible and leave, right?
Yeah, actually, Actually, that is.
I would go for the same thing. I think the more important idea is this. You know what this Nami is doing. For example, right? If you know she's gonna ulti and or Q, you can flash W her or something crazy, right? It's just you want to be paying attention to what they're doing. The only reason why you get away with this is because the timing worked out perfectly. Watch Ezreal here. When does he ulti? Did you have ulti earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could ulti while you're in bubble. So that's the thing. That's if there's something to focus on. It's do you know what your opponent is gonna do, right? And what you're looking for is specific interactions, like Janna walking up to W. She's not gonna do anything else. She's gonna walk up and W, right? Nami, she's gonna try and bubble you, right? I mean, Ezreal, you already knew instinctively he's gonna try and Q you, but those are the important things you want to look out for. Is what is he specifically gonna do? Zoe, there's gonna R and then E. That's it. There's nothing else for her to do. So know what their options are, and kind of play accordingly. It's gonna help a lot. That's for the straight up fights, the straight up mechanics part of it. Yeah, let me see if I have examples. I mean, I'm sure you've seen examples. Do you want to see examples or?
Well, it's up to you. You're the coach. Tell me what you think will be best.
I mean, I personally like seeing examples so that I can study from. Although, seeing is believing for me. Even if I know it's true, I like to see examples. Oh, this is awkward. This is something else. Okay, it's definitely good to talk about. What do you think? Well, I'm looking for this example.
Well, no one's on the map. Mid was just walking mid lane, so I saw that. Yeah, but we're just warding. Like, how could I know this is gonna be bad?
So this is a classic. See, that's the thing is, you see this enough times, you know the problem. You're walking into the river. How do you get out?
Well, I don't know. I guess just walk out.
Walk out? Okay, let's watch. Alright, check it out. Ready? How do you walk out? Alright, check it out. Boom. Where's your escape path now?
Oh. Like to the river.
Alright, now we gotta go this way all of a sudden. We can't get back to our tower. Alright, now you lost the wave. That's awkward. But, no, it could be worse. And then Sejuani shows up out here. Or she shows up out here. Or wherever. You see how, this becomes a problem? Look at this. How does Morgana leave now?
Yeah, but how can I read that? I feel like it's impossible.
You have no flash, and you walked into the river, and your jungle's topside. So, what do you think is gonna happen next?
Yeah.
Remember, their jungle's always bot, right?
Yeah, and
that's exactly how you read it.
The whole other side of the jungle, so the Sejuani is definitely bot.
Yeah, it's very much an idea of don't give them any openings, and when you attack, don't let there be any way for them to get out, right? Does that kind of make sense? It's like everything's there's no way to be punished, is what you're going for here. So, here you just use auto loss because there's no way for you guys to leave the river. Or at least no way for Morgana to leave the river. You can always net over. But yeah, that's, you guys manufactured your own doom here, right? Remember, their jungle is bot, so you shouldn't really be trying to do anything crazy. Right, pushing was great. Warding shallow is great. And then when you actually walked in there, that's the problem. So yeah. So you can be like, oh, I want to pink this, and if they start ignoring the minions and running at you, what does that mean?
Well, someone's ganking.
The enemy jungle's here, right? So they're trying to force it. Yeah. There's map awareness ideas. You want to look at the map before you make a decision, and that will tell you what's going on. So, like we said, their jungle, my jungle, and then their solos, my solos. All right, that's gonna tell you the fastest information possible. And if your jungle's topside, automatically their jungle's bot side. And then I'm surprised you guys didn't actually lose dragon here. Oh, you did lose dragon. It feels bad. I was like, they had a lot of time. I don't know why they didn't do it, but they did do it. So okay, and Sejuani's here by the way. So I don't know if you want this. Nice. Morgana's just fishing. Okay, he does no damage. He went gauntlet first, huh? Oh, this is spicy.
Oh, I did it here.
Oh, good shit, good shit. Nice mechanics. You actually can't kill him. Oh, you see what I mean?
That was so troll almost.
Oh no. You're actually just, you see what I mean, right? Where it's good to look for this play. Like I was like, do you know how I was like, you can't kill him? Because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, can I kill him with ulti here? And I was like, the answer is no. It's not clean enough. And then you went for it, right? So that's the thing is, you gotta stop going for these things that aren't clear yet. If it's not crystal clear, you need to make sure it's crystal clear. Otherwise, you're just testing. And I would say that, there's no real testing. He just walks away, right? So unless you're trying to bait him into getting closer, I don't know. And
I did ult in the tower. I did ult in the tower and got 2 tower hits.
I mean, if you think you can debate him into going on you and you turn around and kill him, you know, that's reasonable. You just had no way to kill him. So,
yeah.
You know, it's very much the exact same things we're seeing. It doesn't matter what champion is. It's the same idea. You can't go for these plays until it's clean. Otherwise, you're going to have a problem. This is just so brainless, right? This is oh. Upload that one to play.
I thank you to that. I thank you for that, honestly.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, when you can put it off in game, it feels so good.
Why do you think I flashed my mastery?
Oh yeah. Dude, people thought I was scripting in Nerf, and I was just like, ha!
Actually.
It's so funny. I mean, no one ever sees this in game, right? Like, I've literally never seen this shit until I figured it out in the practice tool, so it's pretty funny. When people actually see it, they're like question opinion. They're like, what is this? Okay, so we're mid here, we're gonna push. Here's a good example. What do you notice about the map here?
Well, Yas is going bot. Well, top lane.
So what was our method for map awareness? What do we say?
Think before you like make a decision. I mean, look at the map.
What part about look at the map? What was our what's the habit? Yeah, okay, jungles and solos, right? Alright, so which direction are they coming from? There's only one direction here.
Top side.
Exactly. So, if you watch how you play, are you ready for this top side force?
No.
You're like running towards them. You see this right here? This
having a good time pushing the wave.
Yeah, see this slight. See, every time if you're clicking here and here, perfect. If you're clicking this way, something's wrong, right? What's going on here? So you see, like, you're just walking back. You see that right there? That's how we know that you don't know they're here. You clicked all the way over here. So that's the stuff that you want to be working on. If there's map awareness stuff, is like we said, look at the map, my jungle, their jungle, and then where's the whole team, right? That's gonna help you the fastest. You see this? What is this champion? You're actually dead, right? Look at this.
Oh yeah, Kled.
No way out. No way out. So Johnny follows behind Kled, and then you have to flash a net, and then they just ulti you. So Johnny just ultis you. You got nothing to do. So that's the stuff you want to be worrying about for sure. This map awareness stuff and being patient. Also, they're over the wall here if you're not careful. So I don't think they have enough damage.
I didn't see that ward. I'm fucking blind.
And then they actually try to go for it here. Alright, well, this is a lot better because your whole team's here now, right? But they should have done this. They should have done this like a minute ago, right? Hey, easy clap. Alright, finish it off and then ulti somewhere. Not him. No.
So I wanted to get him off his mount. That was.
There's another guy down here. You could have gotten an assist. On this Johnny. It's okay.
Yeah, in fights, bro. I literally tunnel so hard in fights.
Yeah, you see how I did it? You see how fast I noticed it? When this guy is gone, we don't really care. We just know he's topside now. Right? This takes zero brain cells to look at this. Look at the rest of the fight. Don't look at the guy you're hitting. Look at everything else. Alright? Like let me see if I can show you a good example. Here's a good one. Have you seen these? Have I shown you these?
Not this one.
Okay. Tell me if you know why we're watching this at the end of the clip.
Okay.
What happened?
You played way too far back until you knew it was 100% clear.
I mean, that's definitely true too. What about the whole team fight awareness thing? Who am I looking at? Let me see if I can play this back. Let me do a playback, slower playback.
Oh, like what your map is.
Okay. Which champion am I looking at? Here.
You know, it's just funny. Well, I know you're looking at Saber, but I literally just looked at Kennen.
Yeah, I looked at both. I was like, okay, Kennen 0 health. All right, no problem. Saber, right? Now Saber is doing this. Who am I looking at now?
Saber still.
Okay. How about now? You see where my mouse is?
Yeah, you're still looking for Saber.
I wasn't looking at Saber, right? At what point did I stop looking at Saber? Here. I'm gonna W her. That takes
where's your
for
mouse?
me. We're
Let me
like,
see.
let me see. You see where my mouse is? We're aiming at her, but we're looking at this Kassadin here.
Oh.
Like, that's it. I'm gonna W her. I'm gonna run to this fight. Watch. Look at my mouse movements. You ready? I'm gonna W her, and my mouse immediately went to this fight up here. Right? I'm already clicking before my W goes off. You see how that works?
Yeah.
So we're looking at the thing we're not trying to hit. Unless it takes brain power to figure out what they're trying to do. We're looking at the rest of the fight. So I'm immediately running up here. Alright, let me show you the other one. This is really good.
It's like,
I mean, let's play full speed. Here. Right. I want you to
is it frozen for you?
spicy. No. Can you see this?
No, it's frozen right now. Wait,
Right,
oh, there we go.
Oh, is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, watch this, alright? Did you see it? What happened?
Wait, replay it?
That's for a little bit. Alright, let's watch from here.
So right now, like right now, I'm gonna think about like my way. What I would be thinking of right now. Like, I'd be like, alright, Gragas is low. If I can like get around Kane, maybe I can kill Gragas. Or, but you did that to Lucian though.
Yeah. We're looking at but the whole idea is we don't care about Kane. Once we dodge the knockup, you're right. We don't care about Kane. We're looking at everyone else. Right?
Yeah, but how come how come you didn't just try to like get Kane? Like, how come you didn't just go for Kane there?
We did. He's just in ulti right now, right? When you right-click Kane, it's 0 brain power. So you right-click him and you see if they make any mistakes, and then you punish, right? So here, we're just hitting Kane, right? Now I'm looking at this Lucian and this Gragas, I'm like, can I hit them? The answer is no. So we don't do anything yet. You see I'm still hitting Kane.
Yeah.
Right? We're still hitting Kane, but I'm trying to get closer to see if we can hit these guys. Right? And oh, look at this. What am I clicking on here?
Kane?
Still Kane, and then I kill Lucian, right? We're doing both at the same time, if that makes any sense.
How come like you're not trying to like auto Gragas and Q Lucian and then go for Kane?
Oh, that's a little too deep. I was just going for whatever looks good, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be perfect, but this is. I mean, yeah. If you can auto, holy shit, if you can auto Gragas and then Q Lucian, go for it, right? For me, this doesn't look good here, right? That's way too far away. Yeah. We're looking for a clean. So I didn't even notice this Braum ulti. I was just so focused on the Kane here, right? And then we Q Lucian. So for sure, you can do that if you can see it in time. But the whole idea is that you have this habit in place, so you can find that. So that's kind of the a big idea for team fighting for you to stop tunnel visioning is the instant that takes 0 brain power to hit the closest guy. Look at the map. Look at the rest of the fight.
Yeah. So like in like a 5v5 team fight scenario, like for example in the front line, like as an ADC or auto in the front line at first, should I like after the front line, for example in Ornn, after he uses his like combo, then should I just like change my focus to someone else pretty much?
Yeah, you don't look at him. You don't need to look at him until he has his CC back up. So let me see if there's another good example here. I definitely have another good example here. No, a specific one I'm thinking of with Caitlyn. Oh baby, here we go. Perfect. First try. Alright, watch this. See that? What was I doing?
Yeah. Wait, redo it? I didn't see it that well.
Really, you see, the thing is that these fights is so fast, it's hard to do in real time. But look at it slow.
So you're on Ashe, and then you change to Olaf. Oh, and you go for Sirach. Oh, that was a nice little auto.
I was on the back. Well, did I even hit Olaf the whole time? This? Check it out. Was I even aiming Olaf? So I auto-attacked Soraka before she even fucking stepped on that trap, right? Look at that. I'm just spamming attack move on the ground. I'm like, I gotta get this trap hit no matter what. So we're just aiming. See how we're aiming the backline? Why am I aiming the backline here?
Like, I don't know, to be honest. I guess because like the squishier.
Not that they're squishier, but we have a specific interaction here. What is it? What
Or
champion
Soraka
has
heal. Soraka heal.
No. Better, no, like game-changing interaction on our team.
Kindred ult?
Look at me. Look at, yeah, Kindred ulti, right? So I'm like, okay, we just aim the backline here, no problem. Because this Kindred's gonna save us. So that's why we don't even care about this Olaf. He's already. We're not gonna be able to kill him anyways, right? And then we can hit the closest guy and all that good stuff. So we see how like this idea works, right? Don't look at this front line if you don't have to. This is just an extreme example. We have a Kindred here, but we're aiming Soraka and Ashe the whole time. Look at this. Double Q, headshot on Soraka. That was pretty disgusting. And then they get finished off by Diana. So you see how like this, it makes sense, right? When you see examples.
Yeah.
It's not about how can we focus more. It's are we focusing on the right thing, right? You don't need to focus more. You just need to make sure that when they can't do anything, don't worry about them. And look at the more important targets. I think Kale wants you to go mid.
Fuck my teammates.
You should probably go mid here though, right?
Well, Yasuo's mid.
Yeah, he should go top, and Kale should go bot. So I don't know what's going on here, but things are really strange. Okay, and someone's dead. Feels bad. Okay, and then we come in. You probably shouldn't ulti this, but
I was watching like
you thought they were kept going, so it's fine.
No, I was watching like because I've been watching a lot of Caitlyn because I wanted to get better at her. And like, do you notice how like some people just ult for like no reason, just to put damage on them?
It's more like the enemy mid laner or enemy AD doesn't have sustain, so you want to poke them out in the mid game, right? And you can do it that way. It's not ulti for no reason. If they ulti for no reason, it doesn't make sense. So there's always some kind of reasoning behind it. If you ulti a Lucian and he has a Blade of the Ring King, what are you doing, right? It doesn't make sense. So there's always some kind of reasoning behind it. Okay, well now we're just power farming PogChamp.
So
okay.
Are these all like habits? Like all these are habits, right?
Yeah, all these are like your permanent additions to your gameplay. You want to get it to the point where you don't have to think about it for you to do it, right? Like the whole. Remember, I was always like, "Oh, that's a maybe," or "It's not good enough yet." That's literally my habit. Is I'm looking for it and I'm saying to myself, "That's not good enough yet," so I wouldn't go yet. That's literally what I tell myself in my head when I see it out loud. You know what I mean?
Like before, like when you were like Diamond 4, like how did you like fix it?
Oh yeah, how did I go from like not being a monkey to being good? I started watching my own replays. I saw the same thing over and over again. Died to a gank level 4 every game. I'm like, okay, how do I fix this ganking problem? So I told myself I'm not gonna get ganked, and I still died. I was like, okay, what's wrong? Then I'm like, oh, okay, I need to look at the map. And then once I started looking at the map, you know, I'd never died to a gank again, and I just solved my problems one by one until I get to whatever rank I was at. I think I was like, I got the challenger just by playing. That wasn't a good example, but when I got my second time challenger, that's kind of how I did it, right? First time challenger, I duo Q my way to victory. That was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. I just dealed with the best player I found every game. That was a strategy. Yeah, and then when I actually went through skill, that was just literally watching replays over and over again to figure out, where are my main mistakes coming from. So you're going the wrong way here, right? How do we know?
Because I'm an ADC trying to flank.
Unlikely you can do something from the side. That's what I want you to think. Likely, unlikely, you want to default to coming in from the front, right? So if you come in from the back, you only get outplayed here if you're not careful. Oh my, this is actually really good. Let me watch this. This is actually really good. I think it's more likely something goes wrong, but this actually ends up being insanely good. PogChamp, dude. Oh my god. Oh wait. Wait, it was so good and you still lost. You see this? That's why I say likely and unlikely. It was so good and you still lost, alright? So, this is definitely what you want to be looking for. Consistency in team fights. Okay. So yeah, it looked really good. It just ended up it just 1v4, so wasn't good enough, you know. Yeah. Feels bad, man.
Thought I was Kaisa.
Feels bad, man. Maybe if you left after getting all this damage off, it was good. But you try to keep going here. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just unlikely you could get something that happened here. But it was a good try. Good try. It's like putting down the traps is good, hitting him and kiting is good, and then things went wrong when you walked back in. Right? You need to just put this trap down. You need to run. Like, how about this? When something starts going wrong, you need out.
It's because
it's not the same, but
it's because I tunneled again.
Yeah, you're like trying to make it happen. You know, you're trying to force it to happen. This is the problem. Is when you try to make something happen and you haven't figured it out from beginning to end, you've already lost. Because even if you win, it was random chance, and if you don't win, then you didn't win, right? It didn't help you. So you need to make sure you're planning out as much as possible, or if you can't plan it out as much as possible, put yourself in a position where, you know, it's easy and it's so easy you don't have to think. One of those two. Otherwise, it's not possible to win consistently. He's just gonna kill you, by the way. Right? This is one of those. Do you know what the enemy champion is doing? Right?
I tried to stop their back. Well, I did stop his back. No, I ended actually.
He's just gonna. Yeah. I mean, he didn't care if he based or not. The Yasuo got the inhibitor. Yeah, he's just gonna kill you. So, you know, do you know what this victory is gonna do? Is the question. Right?
Well, I wasn't expecting the flash.
You only knew what you were gonna do, so it was doomed. But you can always flash, by the way, until proven otherwise. So if there are two things to look at, it's definitely the whole patience when you're trying to make these plays happen. Make sure it's actually good first, and then the other is look at your map before something happens, and make sure you know where's their team, where's my team. That's pretty much honestly the main component you're missing is just the team fighting, where you're not being patient enough. But it's really good that you're looking for these plays. Honestly, it's really good. The problem is just like executing. You know, the execution part is where you're going wrong. Let me see let's watch these fights in the last game and then we can call it. But do you have any questions so far?
Well, wait 1 second. Cause I make like, it's a little try hard, but I've made like notes out of like watching my games, like little notes, and like I look at these notes, but like I know what I should be doing, but I just don't do it in the game. I don't understand.
It's like, you know, like
what you should do. My first fucking thing is play smart and patient. That's literally my first note.
Here's what I did. Okay, before in champ select, I would just read this shit out loud every time, and I say, okay, my goal for today is read the enemy and teamfight awareness. Apparently, that's back when I was still doing this, right? So I go into game. I don't care if I miss CS. I don't care if I don't go to the right place. All I care about is, am I reading my enemy mechanically? And that would help me get better until this is good, right? And then teamfight awareness. Okay, in team fights, you don't care about anything except, do I know what's going on in the team fight? And I'm like, whatever. I don't hit the closest guy. Whatever, dude. I just need to make sure I know what's going on in the team fight. And then that's all I would work on for the whole day, or for however many games until it's good. And then
like,
you have to like tell yourself in game. Like, repeat it to yourself, otherwise you won't remember. Right? That's a common problem. Is I want to work on map awareness, and then you go into game and all you think about is CSing and harassing the enemy laner.
What I've noticed too is after my first, I do well in the first game, and I forget about it in the second game.
Yeah. You gotta like go back. You gotta go back and bring it up, literally in champion select every time, and remind yourself in game over and over again. That's honestly what's gonna help you a lot. Like, tell yourself, in team fights, I'm gonna be patient, and you say that like every time, over and over again. And then finally, when a team fight breaks out, you're like, oh shit, be patient. And then you can play.
In my head, patient.
That's literally what I said it out loud, right? I would literally tell myself out loud because I couldn't remember in game. And I mean, some people use sticky notes on their monitor. Some people do like some fucking alarm thing where every time a beep goes off, you look at the map. Whatever method you could come up with. Yeah, whatever method you could come up with. All right. To remember in game. Oh, this is really good. You came after the fight broke out. The enemy team is chasing like monkeys, right? Hey, look at that Kane. Hog shampoo. Nice. Okay, don't flash for it. Nice. Okay. You flash for it now, I guess. Oh. 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 Okay, good try. I would probably, you know, would you play this differently though? What do you think?
I guess no Q there? No, I had the Q for the Sona kill, right?
This maybe is something you want to look at too, right? Because I think we're seeing when you want to make these plays, you need this component of the play, right? How do you kill Misfortune here?
Autos?
That's the problem. Watch. By the time you finish autoing, how much health do you have?
300.
Yeah, like nothing, right? He easily could have killed you. So what's the problem here?
And going with like a game plan, I guess.
Yeah, well, how do you figure out how you kill people, right? How are you gonna do it? It's not just auto attacks. It's not good enough. You're not late game Caitlyn yet. How does Caitlyn do damage in the mid game?
Through traps, headshots.
Traps, headshots. So that's a net, and maybe Q, but not really, right? So how do you land your traps and headshot here, or traps and nets?
Like if you saw this play here, how would you do it differently?
This is an E flash if I would do it, or I would kite until I can land a trap, right? Or I'd hit her twice and then Q flash, but you can't just auto here. It's not good enough. That's the thing. So you know, it's the whole. I'm looking for it. How do we actually do it? It's some kind of flash with net combined. Then you can figure it out, right? You can do like draw her out and then E flash on top of her, or you can Q and then E on top of her when she runs into you, right? But it can't just be. It's not clean enough to go for autos when it's 1v2, 1v3 situation. So there's not a clear enough game plan here. And here is just you shouldn't have flashed there, right? Because there's nothing to flash. But that's the idea. Is how do you kill them? Remember on Kaisa, it was like, you know, passive, isolated Qs, right? It's gonna be whatever your champion can do. So the common pattern on Caitlyn is net, like you said, headshot crits and traps. So if you can't land either, it's unlikely you can do something. Like let me show you. See. Oh, this one. Let's show some examples here. What did we land here?
Your EQ.
The Q, right? Or it didn't even net. Let's see, any of these? Right, there's always going to be a specific pattern here. It's never just auto attacks, right? That was the EW combo. What else is this? Oh, this is traps, right? Guaranteed to be only traps and nets here. Oh, the double headshot was missing. Feels bad. Oh, this one. It's all you see how like it's never really just auto attacks until you're late game, right? You have to know how your champion kills people in the early mid game. Late game it's a little more intuitive where, you know, I think you do really well. You go and you hit people, whatever. But in the early mid game, it's about using your abilities. Oh my god, that was disgusting. That was disgusting.
I just one shot him.
Wait for it. Here we go.
Oh, I saw this before. I think I saw this on stream.
Yeah, what was it, right? Oh, it was EQ combo. So it's always something though. You can't go in without a plan. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. You're not gonna come out on top. So
wait, so look at more of like the late game fights. I want to see if I still like, because I feel like I'm very good at late game fights, and I want to see if I still like tunnel and shit in the late game. Because now that I'm comfortable with my auto attacks and shit. If we even had a late game fight in this game, I don't remember.
You got some team fighting. Here we go. Okay, it's a Baron attempt. Oh man, no, you have no tank. I hope you guys can do it.
Wait,
oh my god.
Lagging.
Wait, Discord is lagging?
Yeah. Wait, I'll be right back. Hello?
Yo,
oh, there we go. Yeah, it's fixed.
Is it fine now?
Yeah.
I think it's just Discord. It's kind of weird.
Okay, so.
Okay, very nice. We're playing to a pretty good distance away from singed flash range, right? That flash shit is gonna make you ruin your day. Honestly, that's singed W range. That shit is obnoxious. Oh, that's really awkward. Hope you can get out. Oh my! Did you see that? Barely. You almost got caught by that, right? Look at this. Oh, you eat right. The E went through right before. That's crazy.
It's like right there. How could I like? I guess I
Your instinct was let's walk up and hit this guy, but their whole team is still here, right?
Yeah, it wasn't. I literally tunneled, like I said.
Yeah, exactly. Like, remember, don't worry about hitting people. If you want to work on teamfight awareness, don't worry about hitting people. You know what's going on in the whole fight. This Singe is still running it down. Sona and their ADC are still here. Apparently they have a Zyra too. I don't know what's going on, but if you know all this, you just trap everything, and then let's leave. Good to go. So, wouldn't want to walk through here for sure. Otherwise, you just get surprised. So, yeah, very much. You see this? I'm looking at this misfortune. How did she kill you? You know, with an ulti or Q auto attack, anything like that. Oh, surprise, right? Except it wasn't you, luckily enough.
Yeah.
But very much.
It easily could have been me though.
Easily, yeah. If you were walking there instead of the Vel'Koz. Yeah, make sure that you're being paranoid about who's missing, right? And that'll help solve your teamfight awareness idea. Sona's chasing you. I don't know why. She has nothing up, right? She doesn't count as a champion. Oh no! Oh no! You shouldn't have used any abilities, right? How do we know?
Because there's no one coming. She's all alone.
Well, like she's all alone, but...
Well, like, I just shouldn't have used my E, right?
Yeah. You know, you shouldn't use anything, right? Why is auto-attacking here fine compared to Misfortune?
Well, because she doesn't have the damage to deal with me.
She can't kill you, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have to use anything for her. And then we should use EQ or Misfortune or something. You see how you're just killing her? No problem. Okay. Let's see. Very much think about, like, if you want to make plays, think about how you specifically kill people. Your specific kill pattern is gonna help you the most. And then think about their specific kill pattern. And you know, how do you stop theirs? And then you can go from there. So here's the classic example. Varus ulti, right? How do you play against a Varus? You flash his ulti, auto win, no problem. You see how that works, right? You just flash, you land your net, easy, right? How about a Lucian? What do you think?
Well, to be honest, I've been permabanning Lucian for 4 months and I haven't versed him in a long time, so I have no clue what he even does.
Yeah, you have to like flash his Q or something, or net him in the face. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've done that shit too. Let me see. Do I even have it? No, I didn't save it. Whatever. I had examples of
against like Draven. What would I do in lane against Draven? Because I in my ass off.
Well, you can't fight him, right? So unless you have some way to fight him, you don't want to trade your life here. That's basically, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, don't get caught by him. You know, he's gonna try and run you down, all that good stuff. Play with your jungle. It's really the same thing, except you have no room for error against Draven. Same as other ADCs. You just he's a lot more punishing if you make a mistake. Okay, team's dying. That's fine. Okay, and then let's fast forward. What's going on here? Let's watch more fights. Do you have any last questions as we're going through these, by the way?
We've pretty much covered it. Like, I've pretty much realized what I've been doing wrong.
Right. That was really good. Oh, walking forward is kind of awkward, though. You see this? Again, like you said, tunneling, right? You know, what's scary about this picture here?
Fucking Singe TPing.
Dude, something is TPing here. How are you not scared of this, right? This thing
I didn't think I saw that, bro. I literally don't even think I saw that.
You're actually getting run down. No amount of flash or net is gonna save you from this man. So yeah, you're just dead. You just need to be paranoid about, like, here's the thing. Unless you can have a specific play, like we talked about, your pattern, your net kill, you have some traps, that's about it for Caitlyn. You're playing Kai'Sa, you have isolated Q, you have W into ulti, I don't care what it is. If you don't have that, you need to make sure you're scared of their engage. Whatever you can't just walk up and hit people. Right? Well, like, until it's really obvious.
This looks like a good fight though, right? Like, doesn't it?
Look at this. Look at the minimap. What is our job here? Let me see this.
We'll stall, I guess, because Jax.
Stall for Jax. Alright, so let's watch this. What part of this is... At what point do we stop stalling and try and keep going? That was pretty good stall. What happened?
Right here.
We killed the Zyra. That was pretty good. We can ulti if they try and base. So, what happened? Oh, we kept going, right? So, that's the problem is you didn't have this idea in mind. Where we need to stall, we need to wait for a team. If you want to look for a play, don't execute until you see it. You know, stay safe, that kind of stuff. It's all these habits kind of work together to tell you you want to trap the Singe and get out, right? And you know, it may seem like it's a lot, but it really is like work on one thing until it's good, and then work on the next, and that it just accumulates in this overall.
Yeah.
So,
So like, if there was like the best way to do
God.
this.
Oh my god, you could have ended the game. Yeah. What's up?
If there was like the best way to do this, like get better. I mean, like the best way to get better. Should I like, because I remember I was watching something of yours, and you're like, if you have like a lot of time, because I'm only in high school, I'm only a sophomore, I have a shit ton of time to play. It's like you were saying, like focus on one thing every day.
One thing, not even just every day, until it gets better. Like one thing until it gets better. I wouldn't say just every day, because I don't think the everyday strat really worked for me. It was until it literally became good. I would only focus on it.
Like for example, like one of my weaknesses is patience, and another one is like tunneling and shit. So should I like spend like a week of just making sure I'm patient as hell, and then spend another week after that to make sure I'm not tunneling?
Yeah, it's more like you play every single game, make sure you're patient. Until the point you can watch your last 5 games, every single team fight, you're doing this. And then you know you've gotten good at it, right? And honestly, the patience thing goes hand in hand with tunneling or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you still have like tunneling problems, like map awareness problems in a team fight, then you work on that after until there's no more tunnel vision problems. And you know, by the end of those, whatever how much time it is, let's say 2 weeks, both areas should have improved for sure. You might still make those mistakes sometimes, but it won't be a continuous problem like it is right now. You know what I mean? It won't be the thing holding you back. Hopefully, that's the whole idea. Did you fix the thing that was holding you back right now? Is always the goal. Because let's say, you know, mechanics could be better, but it's not holding you back. You shouldn't really work on the mechanics, right?
Yeah, I feel like my mechanics are good.
Yeah, it's really good for sure. No real problem, mechanically speaking, unless you say coming up with like some kind of specific plan and all that stuff is mechanics. You know, I think the physical mechanics are not bad. Kane shouldn't have ultied. Feels bad.
I shouldn't have ultied either, honestly.
Yeah, you shouldn't have ultied either. He's just gonna ulti. So reading your opponent is another thing you could work on, but I would say limit that to just laning phase. Okay. For now, for the out of lane phase, all you care about is this fighting stuff and the being patient and all that good stuff.
So like, I'm just gonna like write down like everything we talked about, just to make a little like note, right? So like the things I should work on is like patience, like focus on patience, like the main things that will like increase my skill by like a lot.
Right. The long term, like
actually
make you a better player thing.
Yeah.
Right? So making sure that you don't, when you see a play, don't immediately execute. Okay, when you see a play, you need to make sure you figure out, like calculate deep. Like if I do this, what will they do? And if they can't do anything, then you execute. If they can do something, find a way to beat it before you execute. That's like saying, here's a classic example. You play Twitch, they have a Yasuo, and you're like, holy shit, if he doesn't win wall, I kill all of them. So you come out and you ulti and then he win walls. So you just through the game. You know what I mean? That's actually what happens in game. It's like I'm gonna pray that he doesn't do it. It's not how you consistently win games. That's just you're just hoping he doesn't notice you. You know, doesn't make sense. So then the other version of it is you're playing Twitch and like, okay, I'm gonna wait out the win wall and then I'm gonna ulti. So then you just stand there for like 5 seconds and then he win walls, your Morgana bind, then you ulti and kill everyone. Right? You see the difference is that you're waiting for a specific. You thought of a plan, you thought of a play. There's one way they can stop it. You wait it out or you beat it, and then you go through with your plan. And let's say he never win walls and you come out of stealth. Okay, you gotta leave. So you see how that works, right? Where you need to make sure your specific play is actually gonna work. Like right there, I'm happy you didn't net over because he was gonna ulti, and then now you can flash over, right? Now you can make something happen. So that's the thing is you just gotta be. Oh, this is awkward. You're just buying time for Jax though.
No, I didn't QSS. I'm noob.
This is a flash here somewhere. Oh no!
I played that so bad. I was even looking at it after, like, holy shit, you're fucking garbage.
But here's a tip: if you have GA, flash after the GA. Yeah, that's gonna help. Use your flash right after you GA. Oh my god, you guys lost! Oh my god, you guys lost!
Cause I got caught. Nexus was 1 HP before too. I was tilted this game.
Man, any one of these fights could have saved the game, like this one up here, if you just didn't walk into Singed, right? Oh no! But yeah, I would say being patient, and when you look for these plays, make sure it's solid before you actually go through with it, because it's your one chance. Think about it as your chance to win the game. If you screwed up, you don't have that chance to win the game anymore. Right? Let me see if there are any, maybe like a last example we have here.
But like I've been like I was Diamond 2 in the summer when I had unlimited time to play. And then why can't I just get to Diamond 2 again? I don't understand.
It's because at this level, it's easy to, win streak somehow, and it feels like you're doing nothing differently, right? Because you aren't doing any differently. Somehow you're just winning. But the thing with consistency is that you're always gonna end up back where you were if you didn't actually make any improvements. So maybe you did do something better. But you lost those habits. I think that's unlikely, but it is possible. Like, let's say you haven't played in weeks, and then you lost a few good habits, and you started developing bad ones. That can happen. But it's really likely that it's just you win a lot and then you lose a lot, which is how most Diamond players are. You know how there's sometimes Diamond 1 players like, haha, my peak's Diamond 1, and then you say, why are you Diamond 5 right now? Right? That's not a true Diamond 1 player. You should be able to get Diamond 1 every time, easy, no problem. So yeah, maybe he peaked Diamond 1, but not consistent. It has to be consistent, is what we're going for here. So
okay, so in lane, I have to focus on the main thing in lane is seeing what the other team does.
Yes.
Right. Yes. Like thinking as the other team.
Like predict what they're gonna do, and there's only a few things they're actually gonna do. Like they're gonna aim you with certain abilities. So look out for that.
I gotta look at it more like little things, because I do look at oh, Nami's gonna E me, but I don't think about oh, she's gonna run at me right now and then E me.
Yeah, she's looking at you because you want the CS, right?
Sorry, that was my dad.
I didn't hear anything.
And mid game and late game is the same thing. Just don't tunnel, play patient.
When you look for, I like when you look for these plays, but don't actually go for it until it's clean. Buy yourself enough time.
Yeah, make sure the play is 100% crystal clear before I make it.
Exactly. Let me see if there's anything. If I have anything crazy here. Oh, this is a good example. Check this out. We're gonna end on this note. I think it's gonna help. This is literally
the Zyro one.
Nah, this is a different one. I'm just pulling out random clips.
Oh.
They all have the same concepts in them. That was unlucky. I attacked a minion. Okay, that was close. Monka S. Yeah, what am I doing here, right?
You're just waiting. That's all you are.
Just waiting for my cue. Oh, how long am I gonna wait for? Oh, I saw no more hook, right? Oh, easy clap. See that? There's literally no way to stop you. That's what you're looking for. See that? Oh, waited for one specific thing. Literally one specific thing. You see that hook? Oh, okay, let's kill Echo first, because he's gonna E onto me. You see how that works, right? Where you give them zero chance for them to fight you. That's what you're looking for every time. So Twitch is great. Twitch is great at this kind of idea because you literally, if you can't do this, you can't win as Twitch.
Maybe I should.
All right, last example. This is the reading your opponent's example.
Reading Jax. Okay, so Jax has no E. Ooh, that was a great stopwatch.
So how did I know?
Well, because he wouldn't just E if he's not going to be able to get on you, because he would just use his Q.
Yeah, exactly, right? So it's I'm not right here. I'm not playing as Twitch. I'm pretending to be Jax. I'm what is he doing? What would I do if I were him? That's literally the only thing he could do, right? So, oh, stopwatch just in case, and then he got read like a book. Yeah, those are some good examples to help you, but I think you had some good examples of your own. You just need to make sure that you're doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now I heard your dad.
He's talking to the dog. He talks to the dog so stupidly. It gives me a headache. It's so annoying though because I'm like talking to people on Discord and I just hear ah, but like my dad. I'm just
That's
like,
so funny.
sorry guys.
Yeah, does that kind of make sense? Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Focus on the team fighting, okay? You gotta make sure it's a clean plan. Like, think about it this way. I have this plan in mind. I'm gonna ulti in. What can they do to stop me? If they can't beat you, do it. If they can beat you, don't do it. Simple? Is that like simple flowchart?
Yeah, very simple.
Stick to that, and that's gonna help you a lot, right?
Alright.
And when you get more advanced, you can start thinking of stuff like, you know, I'm looking for this one thing that can beat me, and then once it's gone, I'm gonna go in, right? Stuff like that. Or you can start expanding on that. But this is the basic outline for your playmaking tools. Okay, so yeah, work on that, and I think you're gonna definitely not lose games you shouldn't lose. So,
Like, do you think I can like? I could definitely like, get to Masters and Challenger, right?
Yeah. It's very much like a it's like your mechanics aren't holding you back for sure. It's all your game knowledge stuff and or the habits in terms of what you're doing and or map awareness, right? So you still have a few steps to get there, but it's not impossible for sure. Like if you had no mechanics, I would say it might be hard. Make sure your mechanics are up to par, and then you can start thinking about it. But your mechanics are already there. You just need to figure these things out. So.
Wait, before we go,
Hmm?
is this gonna be like anywhere so I can like look over it or anything?
Yeah, I'll upload to YouTube, so no worries.
Yeah, because I kept looking over the last one you had.
Nice. Yeah, this will be on YouTube. You can take a look. You don't mind if it's on YouTube, right?
No, okay.
Okay, nice.
And one question, like, I like after like most games, I like look at like my deaths, right?
Yeah.
I look on why I died and stuff. But like, should I like? And I watch like when I watch VODs, I watch VODs of like higher elo players. Should I like watch the VODs of myself instead of the higher elo players? Do you think that would be better, maybe?
You want to compare. So compare to one guy, and see like let's say you like how Reckless moves around the map. Okay, compare how you move around the map to Reckless, right? Let's say you like how Doublelift outplays his opponents. Figure out how he does it and watch your interactions with the enemy. So you're like targeting specific things you want from the person you're watching. So like let's say you're playing like Uzi, how do you replicate him going crazy? And then, you know, if you can't, then I guess you can't. But, you know, you try and figure out a way to do it, and then, you know, see what you're doing differently, make a habit to make sure you're doing the same thing they are, if that makes any sense. So does that
like,
kind of answer your question?
Yeah, and one last thing. You think I should watch like what pro should I be watching? Because I just watched Uzi because he's the best ADC. Like
whoever you think has something you think is good. Like
you were saying Reckless before. Should I be watching Reckless a lot?
Yeah. I mean, if I were you, I'd be watching Reckless. He's very patient, and he makes these like insane play. Like, oh my god, Reckless is Korean VODs. All right, let me just show you. Let me just show you this shit.
Quick Reckless play.
I remember watching this shit live when he was just boot camping in Korea. Christ. Whatever, just pick like any of these honestly, but
yeah.
Reckless, I think he had someone made like a montage of him, solo queue montage 1 year ago. Yeah, this might be it. I remember seeing one of these plays live. And this stuff. I mean, I think this is one of them I saw.
Oh shit.
That's pretty good.
That was a nice play.
Oh, this. Yeah, getting some music. Oh. Oh, boys. This is pretty free. You see how there's like no way they can stop him, right? It's physically impossible. That's what you're going for. Is clean.
He waited for the turkey. And the
oh, this is it. I saw this live. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. See that?
Oh.
That was disgusting, right? That was actually amazing. But it's the exact same principle. Oh, Nid's troller. She can't kill him. Dead as hell. Let's go. Q. Hey, there it is.
Oh.
Let's back it up though. See this?
Yes, so.
He's just in the bag. He's just waiting. Hit the closest guy. Alright, he's gonna walk up and hit this dude. How do you stop the thresh hook?
Well, like the only thing that can kill him right now is thresh hook or Rise W. He's too far away from Rise. Well, Rise actually came up to. That was good by him. You see, I backed up and Rise like ran at him.
I'm out of here. That's kiting, right? You don't walk forward until you know. And then he's like, oh, okay, you kill him with just auto attacks. He kills you with the hook. So you flash the hook, you automatically win, right? That's exactly what he did. That's all you're looking for is this basic interaction of he kills me with this, I can dodge it. I can kill him with this, he can't dodge it, right? So that's all you're looking for. You know, the champion you pick or whatever, it's still the same concept. And then he's dead as hell. I don't know why Nid went in. There's no way for her to kill him, right? Oh, what is this? Ooh, that Jace was actually insane. Look at these Korean players. Jesus.
That was a questionable flash though.
From Reckless?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
It worked somehow.
I think it's because any support. So.
Oh yeah, never mind.
And he thought he could run away after getting his first shot off. What is this? Oh, this is gonna be juicy. Tristana is always good at for making sure you don't screw up. If you jump in and they just kill you, you know you're doing something wrong.
Wait, how did that work though? Like him jumping in. Like how do you know this was gonna work?
Alright, so remember our discussion on how do you kill someone? So maybe at this stage of the game it's just auto attacks, which is fine. How do they kill you? It's gonna be some kind of S0Q and or auto attacks. How do you dodge an auto attack?
Can't.
Yeah, you can, right? You see that? How can he click on you if you don't know where you are? If he doesn't know where you are. It's actually a higher level trick. So if you jump here, he can click on you, right?
Wait, what? Wait, he couldn't
jump in.
He couldn't
click on you and stuff.
Ezreal couldn't click on Tristan over the wall?
No, he's only gonna click on him if he jumps over, right?
Yeah.
If you're clicking here, and Tristana flashes, what happens? He moves there instead. See how this works? Sure. And he has no idea where this Tristana is for half a second. And those in that half a second, he's gonna hit him twice. So he's just dead, right? No matter what, he can't do anything. So you see how there's no way out is what you're looking for. So you can do stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this. Just gonna jump in. Okay, that's okay. Still damage patterns, right? Ooh. That was a little sloppy, but whatever.
Jump the wall. Why did he jump the wall? What?
Probably thought enemy jungle was over the wall or something. Yeah. Definitely watch some Reckless. He's really good at this kind of concept of being safe and patient until the right moment. So.
I will. Thanks for everything.
No problem, no problem. I hope this helped, alright? So yeah, let me know how these games are going, dude.
Gotta get out of the fucking D4.
Curious to see how you do, so definitely work on this idea. I think you could do really well.
Yeah, cause like it's honestly like we're really it's happening the same exact thing's happening every single game.
It was actually like 10 times in a row. Like there was actually nothing else we could talk about besides some mechanical ideas like what are they gonna do next, right? It's really this thing is preventing you from playing the game, I would say. So definitely make sure you have like the game is under your control. You just kind of mess it up somehow. So just it's good that you get to that point. The thing is just that people have a hard time getting to that point. You get there every time where you have control over the game. So you just need to make sure you don't screw it up. And oftentimes doing nothing is gonna help you with that, right? So
I will. Thanks, bro.
Alright, man, no problem.
Wait, I didn't pay you. Fuck.
Don't worry about it. I was late yesterday, so consider this one on the house. Yeah.
I will. Thanks.
Pay me nice in the form of getting Diamond 1, alright? Or at least Diamond 3. Alright, so...
I'll pay you next time for the coaching session when I'm Diamond 1.
Sounds good. Good luck in these games.
Oh, and I want you to quick tip. Post more of your highlights on your YouTube. I love watching those.
I know, I'm making a I'm trying to do like champion themed now for spicy content. So I was doing Kog'maw. I was trying to do Kog'Maw this week, but I screwed up my sleep schedule, so I didn't even stream yesterday. Yeah. That's gonna come out next. But I have like so many clips saved up. It's just look at all this shit, right? Check it out. So the 16th one was this, and these are all like video files. Which means I already did it. I already made a video about it, right? So I have like three. I have like three folders.
Shit.
I have 3 folders worth of this. Look at all this. I just haven't made one because I don't really have any ideas. See this? There's so many of these, so I just had to make something. Yeah, there will be something in the works.
Yeah, keep posting those YouTube videos. I actually love them. They're very informational.
Thank you. Yeah, I always
nice day.
I always
Peace.
wish there was something there. Yep. All right, man. Good luck.
Yeah. All right. Peace, bro.